Living off a full moon, black heart like the night I roam. You ought to keep it on the sideline, home. Yeah.
What's up, YouTube? My name is Jess, and welcome back to my channel. Trying to find my phone, but do not hate me, but this is another tag video. And I'm just doing this right now to kind of get situated with my channel and kind of learn basics on how to run a YouTube channel. So don't hate me, please. If you want more videos, like this up and subscribe to my channel. But yeah, today I'm gonna do sorry about that, guys, the scariest things tag, and I guess here we go. So the first question is scariest real life experience, and I'm gonna do a separate video on this, so I'm gonna be pretty vague about this. But the scariest real life experience for me was when I got stalked, or well, not really stalked, because stalked is basically like people, like a person like doing a certain thing over and over again over a time span. But I got followed once and it was crazy and very scary, and yeah, so I'll do another video about that later on in the future probably, but yeah. Number 2, scariest paranormal experience. Okay, girl. So, I was filming this beforehand and I got up to this question and I was talking about this like Bloody Mary situation, and so my camera, like when it gets low battery, it would blink and say that it's gonna turn off. But then I said, I'm gonna quote myself on this, but I said, obviously I don't believe in Bloody Mary. And my camera just shuts off. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. And it's kind of a coincidence that it happened like then, you know, when I said those words. So I pick up my camera, put it into its charger. And while I was charging, I opened it and I was just like, let's see what I got, and maybe I could just pick up from where I left off. And I opened it to the playback, and there was no like, it wasn't me like it was me talking like this, but it couldn't have possibly like been recording from that moment, because I pressed record, right, and you can see me walk back and just be like, hey guys, what is up, like whatever. But it was just in the middle of that like talking, and how in the hell is that possible? Like I couldn't have possibly, like, there's no one behind the camera, like this is me, this is just my tripod settings, and like it just recorded in the middle of me talking, and it was just like this much, and I guess it probably just turned off right afterwards. But it was crazy and weird, and I don't know what it was. It might have been just like a technology malfunction, but that's pretty creepy to me. But yeah. Have you ever known anyone convicted of a violent crime? No, I have not, thankfully. Are you afraid of the dark? Why or why not? I am afraid of the dark, but I'm not. Like, I'm not afraid of the dark when I'm trying to sleep, and I don't really like having the TV on, or if I do, it'll be at like a low setting, and it'll just be me and my, like, the blindfold thingy eye mask. But you guys know that thing where you like go downstairs to get a drink and everything's cool, like there's light, you're okay. But once you turn off that light, you do this whole like mile run upstairs to get away from like the darkness, because please, oh God, do not murder me. That's why I'm underneath the covers, because I don't want to get murdered, obviously. And yeah, I guess it's just like sometimes I'm afraid, sometimes I'm not, depending on the situation. Does your hometown have any scary stories or legends? So I'm pretty sure that in a college near me, not in my town, but in a college near me, there's this story about how this monk like is roaming around like the college. I don't know. I didn't really look this up. I just kind of heard of it through like other people, but yeah. What is your favorite urban legend? I think my favorite urban legend has to be the slit mouth woman, and if you don't know her, I'll insert a picture here. And she's just really creepy, and I don't know, like, I don't know if there's like actually I think there's a way to avoid her, but like it's this woman with a mask on, and the backstory of it is her husband like found out she was, I think, cheating on her, and he slit her mouth from ear to ear, and she goes around Japan with a mask, and this isn't very unusual because a lot of people do it. And she asks like kids who are out late, am I pretty? And if the kid says yes, then she'll take off her mask and be like, am I pretty now? And if you say yes to that, she'll slit your mouth just like hers. And if you say no, I think she'll just like kill you. And I think the only way to avoid this is saying like, because there's this stereotype that Japanese people are very polite and they don't want to be an inconvenience. If you say to her that you have an appointment to get to or you're late for something, she'll just walk away, or I don't know, something about candy. But yeah, that's my favorite urban legend. Or it is the Korean comic of like this ghost. I don't know, I'll link it in the description below if you want to check it out. But yeah, next question. What is the scariest nightmare? So I had this nightmare that I was kidnapped by all the ghosts from like the horror movies I watch and all the villains from the horror movies I watch. And this is a reoccurring nightmare. Like, it wasn't just happening once, it like happened like every single night. And I haven't had it since I was a kid, but it was basically me like being pushed into a basement, and these ghosts and like villains were checking up on me every single day, and I don't know what they were planning on doing to me. But I remember seeing like a makeup kit, like the one you get from Halloween stores, and it was like I made myself look like I killed myself so that they wouldn't really realize that I was alive and they didn't do anything to me. And they fell for it, and I climbed out this little window in the basement and I started running for my life to get out of that place. But every time I tried to get out, like it wasn't like the same ghost, but throughout the different nights, it would be a different ghost like popping up and being like, where are you going? And they would just bring me back to the basement, and that happened every single night, and it was so scary. And I think if I have that nightmare now, I'd still be terrified to this day. Like, it was a creepy dream. Oh wow, that was a short tag. Yeah, but anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, I can speak, guys, promise. And my next video will be on probably Wednesday if I get enough footage for this vlog video that I want to do. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.